everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share the products and just things that I have been loving in the month of July. July completely flew by, things have been wild. We spent most of July looking for a house and we found one, thankfully, so we are going to be moving at the end of August, but I did still manage to try some really great things over the course of the month of July that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and also click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post. I put up new videos every week. So without further ado, let's dive in. I'm gonna start with hair care because I actually have a couple of new to me products that I have been loving. So that is the Amika Curl Core, and it's the Enhancing Gel and the Defining Cream. I have been using these in my hair and loving them. I did have a gel that I used previously by Diva Curl, but I decided to try something new because I'm almost out of that giant bottle that I had from Diva Curl. So I have like wavy to curly hair, and I find that this just helps to really define my curls. I'm still kind of working on styling my curly hair. I can't figure out the finger coiling method, but I feel like that would help because what happens is my bottom layer looks great, my top layer needs a little bit of help. Sometimes it doesn't turn out as well, but I find that these products do a really great job of helping my curls find definition, not being frizzy. I just feel like my hair looks really awesome after using these. So I'm going to continue using them and hopefully they will still work out for me, but so far I really love this combination. Those are actually the only hair care products that I have to talk about today, but next I will move on to skincare. So I have a couple of masks here that I have really been enjoying. The first one is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 25% AHA plus 2% BHA exfoliant peel. So this is actually a rinse off treatment, but I used this the other day and I didn't even realize, I almost didn't include it here just because I've only used it once, but I will continue to use it, and if it still remains a favorite, I'll include it in another favorites video. But I used this and then I actually went to go and film a video for this channel, and I was like, my skin looks really glowy, and I don't know why because I didn't really do anything different for my skincare routine than usual that morning. But I realized that I had actually used this the night before, and that's what was contributing to the glow. And I really try to go for glowy skin because I have dry skin, so anything that can make my skin look hydrated and glowy and healthy is absolutely what I go for, and this product did such a good job of that. Like, I felt like I just looked like I was so healthy. Like, it was really nice. So definitely love this so far. It was really easy, it didn't burn at all, but it's something that you can use once a week, and I plan on doing just that. I also have been very much enjoying The Ordinary. This is the salicylic acid 2% mask. So whenever I feel like I have blemishes coming through or my skin is more textured than usual, I will try and incorporate salicylic acid into my routine. Not every day, and like, I don't mix it with things that aren't compatible. Actually, I'll talk about an app that I use later as well, but it is pretty intense, so I will only use it once a week, but I find it very much helps with clearing up my skin pretty quickly. So it's really nice. I will put it on for 10 minutes and then wash it off because it will kind of irritate my skin. My boyfriend also has been using this. It's not that it irritates it, it's just, it's a mask that you can feel it, and your skin might be a little bit red afterwards because it is pretty intense, which is why I only use it once a week. The redness like goes away. I do it at night, but that is something to keep in mind. Like, I don't have sensitive skin. I don't know if my boyfriend does. I don't think he does, but it is a little bit more intense, so using it once a week I feel like is my limit, but I have been really liking it. And the final skincare product that I have here is this product by The Versed, and this is the Fix Emergency Eye Mask. So this contains caffeine and cucumber juice, and it is so great for if you didn't get the best night's sleep the night before. It will completely just like awaken your under eyes. It totally takes away any darkness, any bags. It is awesome. So you put it on and then you leave it on for 10 minutes. So I will like put it on when I would normally put on my eye cream, and then I will go and do something for 10 minutes, and then I come back and I wipe off the excess, and I feel like I just look so much more awake and happy, and it makes a huge difference for those days when you feel like you don't have enough sleep and you're feeling a little bit more tired. I think this is awesome. Speaking of, I actually actually have also been loving this app that I've been using. So it's just called Skincare. I think it might be by the Ordinary's company, which is like DCM or whatever, but I have been absolutely loving this because it helps me to simplify my skincare. So I can see if any products have any conflicts or anything, and then like use them accordingly, so then I won't have any conflicts in my routine. I can make sure that I'm not using things too much and keep track of when I last used something, so then I don't use it too close together. It's just really awesome. I have been enjoying it a lot because there's a lot of like products that I have that conflict with each other, so I want to try and keep that to a minimum, and this definitely helps to simplify that. So you have an AM and a PM, and you can, like, I like to plan ahead, so then I know, okay, tonight I'm gonna use retinol, tonight I'm gonna use like an overnight mask, whatever. So I really have been liking this a lot. You can input all of your products in here and all of the ingredients, and that's how it will see if there's a conflict between them. So this did cost money. I don't remember how much. I think it was like $5, but if you are kind of like confused and overwhelmed by skincare, I would really recommend it. For me, I found it very helpful. It just simplifies everything, which is exactly what I need. Moving on to makeup, of course, this is probably the biggest category of this video because I have a lot of products that I'm really excited about that I have tried out recently. I probably won't be trying out as many new products in the coming couple of months because, you know, buying a house is a pretty big expense. So I am going to be putting most of my money towards the house right now, but I have discovered some really fun things that I'm excited to share with you guys. I'm gonna start off with blush. I actually have two different products here. So the first one is the Bare Minerals Bronzer. I had seen this around, wasn't very intrigued by it, but then I saw it again and I was like, okay, I need to try it, and I am so glad that I did because I love these. Like, I love it so much that I first had this shade, which is Kiss of Pink. I'll show you it right here. Oh my god, can I open it? So this is just like a true pink shade. It's really pretty. Please ignore my nails. I never do them because I'm horrible at it. Whenever they chip off, I just don't want to do it again. But this is Kiss of Pink, which is the one that I started with, and then I loved it so much that I actually ended up going and picking up Kiss of Copper right here, which is just so pretty. These are like perfect for summertime. I think they just add some warmth. It's like a warm blush. I feel like it's a mix. They say it's a mix of bronzer and blush, but I think where that really is because it's so warm. So this one is Kiss of Copper and this one is Kiss of Pink. They also have Kiss of Rose, which I really want to get, but I'm gonna wait. These are limited edition, unfortunately, which makes me so sad because I absolutely love them. They just add such a glow. Today I actually used Kiss of Pink. I have another cream product underneath, but I am wearing Kiss of Pink right now. So besides these, which I feel like are a staple for the summertime, I also recently tried out the e.l.f. Putty Blush, and this one is specifically in the shade Bali. So this is gorgeous. Hello, there we go. So it looks like it might be too dark, but it's actually not. It just adds the nicest kind of, like, if you're going for that sunburnt sort of look, it adds it in a really natural way, just a very natural flush. So I super love this. I plan on using it in a drugstore only makeup video, so I will do that soon, but it is like such a pretty color. I thought it would be too dark for me and I would really hate it, but I'm glad that I did actually go for it because it's a very unique shade, and the formula is also really easy to apply. Next, I have a highlighter. I thought I grabbed both of them, but I guess I only grabbed the one. Oh, it's because the other one I'm actually wearing today, but I've been loving the two Becca highlighters that I picked up. So this one right here is in Champagne Pop, and the other one that I have is Moonstone. Why did I just hold that up to the camera so weirdly? But this is Champagne Pop, and I just think they're so pretty because they are both intense, but also very subtle at the same time, I feel like. I mean, I feel like Moonstone right now is pretty intense, but I don't think it's too much. So I have been really loving these. I've been reaching for them quite a bit, and I just think they're a great formula, and I'm sad that they're not really going to be available anymore in the fall. Now, I couldn't really remember what complexion products I talked about in my June favorites video, but I just decided to include whatever I actually have been reaching for the most rather than trying to diversify what I was talking about. So I have definitely been reaching for the NARS Purely Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. So so much. I probably every day pretty much have been reaching for this one, and it is just such a nice finish on it. It's very light. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot, but I feel like it adds a radiance to my skin and also gives me the perfect amount of coverage. I'm actually not wearing it today, but that's because I wanted to try something new. However, this is definitely one that I just keep on going back to, and I'm really glad to have it as a staple tinted moisturizer. So this one is in the shade Gotland, which is light 1.2, and I feel like it's a great shade for me. This is just, it's very awesome, and I understand why so many people love it. I also wanted to talk about the Glossier Stretch Concealer. So I wasn't so sure about this because I was like, if I'm going to wear concealer, do I want it to be more sheer and more natural? But I actually do. So I have been pairing this with the NARS Purely Radiant, and I love the combination. So I use this specifically for my under eyes. I don't really like it so much for blemishes, but I have the lightest shade, which is G12, just because I like to have a lighter shade for the under eyes, but it really is so natural and just does a great job of canceling out color, but not really looking like you're wearing anything, because especially in the summer when it is so hot, which it has been very hot here, I want something that isn't really going to feel like I'm wearing makeup, and that's exactly what this combination right here does. Next, I'm not sure what mascara I talked about in my last video. I think it may have been this one, but I just love this mascara. This is the Maybelline, I think it is. Yeah, the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I have such a hard time spending a lot of money on a mascara. I think the most expensive mascara that I have is the Glossier one, which I got on sale, and it's just because I know there are so many great ones at the drugstore. So maybe if I actually tried a high-end one, I would change my mind, but as of now, I just have never had the desire to try one because I love these, and this one is so amazing. It went viral on TikTok, and it is for good reason. Like, that's why I bought it, because I just kept on seeing it on Instagram, and I was like, why do people keep talking about it? But oh my goodness, I love this. I'm actually not wearing it today either. I'm wearing the original Lash Sensational, but when I go for a mascara, I'm not so much looking for volume, more so I'm looking for lengthening and definition, and this totally gives me that. I love it. Finally, I have some lip products. So I picked up the Colourpop and Hello Kitty lip balms. Is that what they're called? I don't actually know specifically what they're called, but they come in a pack of 3 and they smell so freaking good. Like, oh my god, I didn't pick up any of the other things from the Hello Kitty collection, but these just spoke to me because I love a glossy, like hydrated lip balm that gives you color. And these actually give you way more color payoff than I was expecting. They are really nice. So this first shade here is Fun in the Sun, which is like a, I don't know, I feel like I'm so bad at describing color, but I think it's more of a pinky coral. Next is Hello Fruity, which is like a hot pink color, and it definitely like comes off as a hot pink. It's that one right there. And the last one here is Tropic Cutie. I can't decide if this one is more, no, that one's like more pink. I can't decide. This one looks more orange. I think this one looks more coral and pink, but those are the 3 shades right there, and they all just are so beautiful. The last makeup product that I just had to include are the Glossier Generation G lipsticks. I love these. They are so nice. Last time in my favorites video, I included the Ultra Lip, but I have now switched over to reaching for the Generation G a little bit more for no particular reason. So I have 4 shades here. I'm actually wearing the shade Zip right now, which is a really nice, like, they're so sheer, but they're so nice. You can build them. It's lovely. But this is like a pink, or not a pink, more of a red, like Just Bitten, ate a popsicle sort of stain. Then I also have Cake, which is the one that they originally forgot to send me in my package, but they ended up sending it to me. It just like kind of got rerouted and lost along the way, but it did get to me, and it's like a peachy nude color, so it's really nice. I'm not gonna swatch them just because my hand is dirty right now, so sorry. I also did swatches in my Glossier video, so if you would like to see that, I'll have it linked down below. But then this one is in the shade Crush, which is more of like a berry sort of pink shade. And finally is Like. Like is more of a like pinky neutral. So all of these, I absolutely love them. I'm obsessed with them, and I can't get enough. They're really nice for something when like, because I worry about going out to eat and I'm wearing like a glossy lip and it's gonna end up all over my face. That's when I will absolutely go for these, because even if they wear off, it still looks natural. It's kind of like a stain on your lips, but it doesn't feel like that. Like it literally feels like I'm wearing nothing right now. And I love the fact that I can build it up to as intense as I want or keep it like as sheer as I want. They're just so pretty, and like I want all the colors now because I am obsessed with them. I love wearing bold lip colors, but it's once again, I worry about like, what if it moves around while I'm eating or whatever? But with these, I don't have to worry about that, and it's amazing. I also this month picked up a new watch band, and I love it. I got this black one right here. So I did have the white one. It's the Nike Sport Band, and I did have the white one, but it got so dirty, which I knew it was going to, but it was like disgusting, which is why I decided to pick up a black one, and I really love the black one. I love my watch in general for like all of the things. I love it for working out especially. I love it for just like organizing myself during the day. I really love it. I find it so handy, and I never thought I would love it as much as I do. I actually also told you guys last month that I was going to take notes on any recipes that I made, so then I can let you know which have been my favorite. So one of the recipes that I loved this past month are the chicken gyros, and this, I'm probably saying that wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm trying my best, okay? I know I'm butchering it, but this is a recipe from Recipe 10 Eats, and oh my goodness, it is so good and really easy. You just marinate the chicken, and then we don't have a barbecue right now, so I just pan fried it, like charred it in the pan, and then you just put it in a wrap. Like I have done it before where I have made some flatbread for it to like go in, but you make the tzatziki and it just feels so fresh, like a really great summer meal. Super enjoy it, highly recommend. I've made quite a few recipes from Recipe 10 Eats, and they're always delicious. I also made, I think it was peppers, chicken meatballs with peppers and orzo, but that was a recipe from Pinch of Yum, which also was really easy. I've been going for the easy and quick recipes recently, and it was just very delicious. It like tasted like something, but I can't exactly pinpoint it. I feel like it was a different take on pasta. I really like the peppers, and I also love chicken. Like I'm more of a chicken eater than a red meat eater, so I loved the chicken meatballs. Surprisingly, I don't think I actually have a half-baked harvest recipe to share with you guys, which is like really shocking because I make her recipes all the time, but I don't think I've actually made anything from her, or anything new rather, in a little bit. I did actually make last night the pad thai carbonara from Chrissy Teigen's second cookbook, and I love that recipe. It is one of my absolute favorites. It's so freaking good. I have made it so many times because it's just like everything that I want from a dish. I love it. It's the combination of like a little bit of Italian and a little bit of pad thai, and it's amazing. Oh, I highly recommend you try that out if you like pad thai. Basically, if you like bacon and egg and noodles and like sauce, you're probably going to love it. Yeah, I don't think I have any half-baked harvest recipes to share with you guys right now, but honestly, all of her stuff is really, really good. There is a recipe that I need to try making again. It's the 20-minute stir-fried honey ginger sesame noodles, because I made that, but I made it way too spicy, and I can't handle any amount of spice. I am like the ultimate white person in that way because I will get the worst heartburn, so I couldn't eat that. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to make that one again and leave out the spicy thing that I added at the end that I didn't realize it was as spicy as it was, because like I put like a quarter of the amount that it said and it still killed me. But those are all the favorites that I wanted to talk about today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know what you have been loving in the month of July, because I would love to know, and I will see you guys in a new video soon. Bye!